Are you single and feeling out of the loop? Put away that mouse and get out of the house. Join In the Loop, Seattle's brand new activities club just for singles. Go to intheloopsingles.com today.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
How do you know if you're dating a cheater?
Oh, gosh.
How can you tell? I've thought about this. I was like, how can you tell if somebody's cheating on you? And I was like, well, nobody's ever cheated on me because nobody ever would. So I don't really know. Now, I know Brooke has been cheated on a lot. So how could you tell, Brooke, when somebody was cheating on you?
Well, A, it's only happened once. And B, I didn't know until after he dumped me. But whatever. I didn't know until after the breakup.
Anna is on the phone with us today. She wants to do a second date update to a guy that she thinks might be a cheater. Uh-oh. His name is Ralph. Anna, how you doing?
Great. How are you guys?
Pretty good. Thank you for doing a second date update with us today. How did you meet this guy?
I was volunteering at this event with a friend.
Oh, so he's a homeless dude? That's very nice.
That'd be so awesome.
No, he was taking time out of his busy day to volunteer at this event. He's not homeless.
Oh, okay. I guess I was confusing it. So you guys were working the same charity event thing together?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So far he sounds like a stand-up guy. Is he the one that approached you at the event?
Well, we were talking. We were on the same station at the event, and a few hours of working together, he asked me out.
Okay.
That's good.
Nice. And so what'd you guys do?
We went out to dinner. We had sushi, and we both enjoyed the same types of sushi rolls, which was
Sounds
funny.
like love to me. I mean,
no, we really just bonded over dinner. It was a really nice date. It was really a real chemistry going on, and he knew how to make me laugh. He was just a nice person.
At that point, was there any signs of him being a cheater, like he was wearing a wedding ring or,
No, nothing like that. Nothing. He was acting like a single guy on a date.
Okay.
How did your date end with him?
So this is where it got a little weird. He walked me to my front door. I wanted to kiss him, but it took him so long. He was avoiding it, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like it was. He didn't just go in for the kiss.
Okay.
It felt awkward. It didn't feel natural at that point. But I just thought maybe he's just nervous. But he did kiss me, a real kiss, and it was good.
How much tongue? How much tongue was in there?
A moderate amount.
Moderate? Okay. So I didn't know if, maybe you used too much tongue, he used too much tongue, and now he's like, I can't see her again because I know that I screwed that kiss up.
It's actually a valid question.
Could it be that? Your email said that you had a great time on the date, but I guess the way that this dude's been acting after your date is making you think that he might be in a relationship or something. Why do you think that? Why would you even jump to that conclusion?
After we went out, I just got this feeling he's basically communicating with me via text and never wanting to hang out with me.
There's something shady going on just because he'll only text you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like that's a big jump to conclusion.
Who knows? Yeah.
Most people only text nowadays.
Yeah, but sometimes when you get a feeling.
And he hasn't hung out with you, obviously, since your first date.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, exactly. It's weird. And he said he's going to call, and it took him a week and a half to call me. So if you had as good of a date that we had, I don't know, it just feels odd to me. I expected to see him again in 3 days. I really did expect to see him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what feels so odd about it. It just doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
It feels like something's in the way, and I don't know what it is.
It's got to be cheating. It has to be. You're right.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. Couldn't be just a busy schedule or anything else like that. I don't think you're jumping to conclusions at all here, Anna.
You don't think so?
No, I
God,
absolutely
Anna.
do think you're jumping to conclusions. But
I mean,
yes.
what's the rules nowadays? I mean, if you like a woman, don't you just call her and say, let's go out again or meet for coffee or something?
Yes.
Aren't you more communicative?
You would think so, but maybe, he sounds a little awkward by the way you had that awkward kiss at the end. He might just be kind of a weird, awkward dude and not really understand how to do that, and he might actually be busy.
Well, he was so not awkward on a date, and so not awkward at the volunteer event. He was so together, seemingly.
Okay, yeah, maybe he is a cheater then. You're right. But what we can do is play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update and find out what's really going on, okay?
I would really appreciate that.
Okay, we'll do it right after this. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
How do you know if somebody's cheating on you? Well, I guess there's lots of ways.
What?
If a man has multiple dames, you might be able to tell if he comes home in the middle of the night with lipstick on his collar. That's what those cads are always up to. Comes home smelling like cheap booze and cheap perfume. He's probably got another broad on his side. Or if he doesn't text you, or if he just text messages you. Sorry, I kind of lost it there for a second. If he just sends you text messages, yeah, because they didn't exist back then when people spoke like that. All right, anyway, Anna is on the phone with us right now, and she thinks that the guy she went out on a date with might be a cheater.
Yeah.
Because they went out on a date, had a great time, but now he won't call her or anything, but he'll keep texting her, and they just never make an opportunity to hang out, and she thinks it's kind of sketchy. All right, Anna, are you about ready to give him a call?
Yep.
I didn't ask. Why do you even want to go out with him again if you are assuming he's a cheater?
Well, I just want to find out if he is, like if I'm just crazy or if he really is a cheater, because we had a great time and we had chemistry.
That's how cheaters are. They're real smooth. When you first meet up with them, they'll woo you and they'll suck you into their game. And that's why you had to hire some gumshoes to track them down.
Wear the gumshoes.
See if we can get the truth. And we are these super sleuths here with your second date update. You did not find that
That's
funny.
weird, huh?
That's fine.
Not everyone finds you
I liked
No.
gumshoes. I thought that was a nice touch.
You like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did.
All right. I'm going to call him right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Ralph, please?
This is Ralph.
Ralph, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm fine. Who are you again?
Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show?
What? You from a radio show? I don't get it.
Yes, we're calling from a radio show. You actually recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and they wanted us to see if we could get you on the phone and ask you a couple questions.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. Basically, if you go out on a date with somebody and then you end up blowing them off, they email us and ask if we can get you on the phone to ask if something went wrong.
Okay.
You recently went out on a date with Anna. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Anna is wondering why you won't go out with her again.
I'll go out with her again.
You will go out with her again?
That was quick.
She called you to ask me if I would go out with her again?
Yeah, sort of. I guess she was feeling like something was a little sketchy because you won't talk to her on the phone and you'll just text with her and then you're constantly busy and you can't make plans and
Oh,
It
yeah.
just-
I mean, I'm busy and I text, but that's what everybody does, right? I mean, everybody's busy. I wasn't blowing her off. I hope she didn't take it that way.
that's what I tried to tell her, but she said it just seemed weird.
No, I wasn't trying to blow her off. No, she's great. We had a good time.
Oh, this might be the easiest second date update we've ever done then. Yeah. So there's nothing shady going on with you, huh? All right, here, let me tell you what she thinks, okay?
Okay.
She thinks that you might be cheating. Like you might have a girlfriend or a wife or something like that.
So, that I'm cheating with her against somebody else.
Yes.
No way.
Because she sent us an email and she was like, this has happened to me before, and it was the same
No,
kind of
that's
thing.
not at all the thing with me. No, not at all.
Okay, well then why not schedule a date with her?
I have been meaning to. I got a lot on my plate, like most people, I got a lot to think about.
Like your wife? That's probably a lot to think about.
You already said he's not a cheater.
No, I don't have a wife. I did have a wife at one point, and maybe that's it. This is my first. I'm starting to date after having gotten divorced, and I guess I didn't mention that to her. I gotta say I didn't, and
You didn't?
I felt weird about that.
And how long have you been single?
Oh, it's been over a year.
Over a year. And
That's a long
how
time.
much dating have you done since becoming a single, free man who can do whatever the hell he
I
wants?
think I've dated one woman.
One woman, okay.
Not at all seriously, just once or twice.
We were convinced that there had to be something weird going on with you, but now it just sounds like you're a normal guy who's kind of busy right now. Why are you so busy? What do you do?
Well, I work as a contractor, and I also have kids from my first marriage that take a lot of my time.
Kids?
That's okay. You don't have to say it with a hesitation or like.
Well, I just didn't mention that to her either, and I hope I didn't come off as not, I don't know.
Kids are kind of like the biggest deal in somebody's life. I mean,
Yeah,
how many kids do you have?
4 kids.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's a lot of kids.
Yeah.
How, like, what age range are we talking here?
8 is the oldest, and the youngest is 1.5.
oh, jeez, man.
No wonder you're
Been
busy.
Busy, yeah. No, what? How do you have free time for even this phone call right now?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Okay, so she doesn't know that you have 4 kids from a previous marriage.
No, she does. I did not. I definitely did not tell her that. Didn't tell her on purpose. I don't know.
You know what? You kind of did tell her.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. Because she's actually listening on the other line right now.
What?
Hi, Ralph.
This is Anna?
Yes.
How's it going?
You didn't tell me a lot about yourself on the date.
Well,
4
it's
kids?
the first date.
Yeah, but you didn't even tell me you had a kid. Not 1 kid, not 2 kids, not 3 kids. You had 4 kids. And you didn't tell me. You didn't even mention it. Like, you have a 1.5-year-old? Like, you got divorced 6 months?
No,
your kid was 6
over a year ago.
You have a kid in diapers at the moment.
Yeah. I feel bad that I didn't say that, but I don't feel like I was lying because it really just didn't come up, and it wasn't what I was thinking. I was thinking more about you and trying to get to know what you're about, and I should have said something.
That's something you should tell somebody. I mean, I was telling you really personal things about me. And, like, kids are pretty, like, don't you think on the first date you should tell somebody you have 4 kids?
I definitely should have told you that I have 4 kids. That was a mistake.
Yeah, not telling someone you have 4 kids is a mistake.
Yes, and I'm sorry for that. I feel bad about that, okay?
How do I know you're not married and still cheating? Like, I still have this weird feeling.
I mean, I would just say, like, why would I lie about that and not about, I mean, I just told you I have 4 kids, you know, I got nothing. It's like,
Yeah.
Like, I'm not cheating, you know, I would, you know, whatever. I mean, the kids, I think it would be less of a big deal kind of in a way than the kids.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you're hiding from me I should know? Is it
No, nothing. No, I'm gainfully employed. I'm a nice guy. I'm a good dad. I was a good husband. I know myself well enough to know I'm not a creep and I'm not a jerk. But I'm a normal dude.
I don't even know how to ask this, but how did you even get 4 kids?
Do we have to have a different kind of lesson here, Anna?
I mean, 4
Yeah.
and
You see, when a man and a woman really love each other a lot.
I think she needs it. Are kids like a big turnoff for you, Anna?
I don't have any kids myself, but it's.
You want some? You want some? I know a guy.
I'm not sure I want one right now. I mean, maybe a few years down the line.
I don't want the fact that I have 4 kids to ruin my chances of like us seeing each other again. It's not like, I mean, just picture me like you knew me before without the kids. That's me. You know, I'm the same person. It's just, you know, it'd be like, I don't know, like having 2 jobs or something. You know?
All right, so we obviously know that I don't understand how it's like having 2 jobs.
No, it's
not. We obviously know that Ralph wants to go out with you again, Anna, because he said it at the beginning of this phone call. But Anna, would you like to go out on a second date with Ralph? Of course, we'll pay for it.
I just want to say, like, again, like, I am not done. Like, I could totally have 2 or 3 more kids. I could have 7, 8 kids. I would be totally happy.
I don't think that's Anna's issue, Ralph. It's the second date update, not the second date impregnate. Okay.
I'm just saying that I am open to having more kids. It's like, I understand, you know, women in the 30s, it's like, you know, you want to have kids maybe, and like if that's like a make or break thing, like you're looking like, what's the future with this guy? And all I'm saying is I would totally be into having more kids. 2, 3 more kids would be awesome. You know, it would be great. If that's a concern, I just want to say that. You know,
I feel like Anna was just wanting to get another date with you, not trying to get pregnant.
I just wanted to have a coffee with you.
Let's do that. Let's just do that.
Hey,
You know what
one
coffee
thing,
leads to?
yeah, you're going out for coffee. The next thing you know, you're pregnant. All right, so Anna, will you go meet up with Ralph again? We will pay for a second date.
God, I don't know what I would do if I were you.
Oh, me neither. I don't know what to do.
Take a chance. Come on.
It sounds like Ralph, you know a lot about taking chances, I can tell.
I'll have a dinner with you.
Yes.
Okay, so you'll go out with Ralph again.
Yeah.
All right.
She's
Awesome.
so excited.
I'll send you guys out to somewhere where they have a great children's menu. Bring the whole squad, Ralph. Bring them all.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.